All right, guys, it's Monday night after 10 o'clock. A couple of important things here. I did get a pretty good pull on my right bicep last week doing stones. So even though I have a plan written out for today, that plan is not set in stone. So the weights that I've got down begin with sandbags, and the stone that I need to use is my smallest stone. I really wanted to use the 230 stone today for most of my working sets. Working on technique is the main thing that I'm going to work on today. So I've got some sandbags out here to warm up with. Still have a sinus infection, hard to breathe, and then today my nose has been bleeding all day, so I'm kind of afraid to blow it or do anything hard. Afraid I'm just going to gush blood everywhere. So I've got this big, look at the money stone, the PR stone is right here. This is the 310 stone. This is, it's the next stone up for me to get up onto the platform. So it's the one that I missed last week. But why do I have it here? It's an important thing to know. If you've got a PR stone sitting in the herd back there, get it out and bring it to the party. It is important that a stone knows how to party before it's time to actually party. If a stone's first time to have to actually party is also its first time to ever be at a party, it's probably going to be dancing to the wrong music with the wrong person with the wrong beat, doing all the wrong things at the wrong time. So you need to have that stone at the party. It doesn't need to be active. It's not going to get loaded. It is on the dance floor, but it won't be dancing today. But it's important to get out there and feel the beat, get an idea of what the party feels like, to be at least part of the party, to see what's going on whenever it's your time to get out there and dance. You have an idea what to do, and you don't make a fool out of yourself. And you can laugh and think I'm totally stupid, but the chances are I've been doing this a lot longer than you. I've probably lifted bigger stones than you have. So bring your stones to the party. And the next stone up is the 330 for me. And it's actually, I swear to goodness, sitting right around the corner, eyeballing this right now. You can see the party from the corner of its eye. It's on its way. It's on its way. It's on deck. So let's get warmed up. Let's get moving. Oh, I'm being All right, guys, escaped with another good training session on a Monday night. I've had a long plan here full of stuff, and I always you can ask any of my clients, I overprogram everything. I hate for a client to get to the gym and feel absolutely amazing and not have enough to do, or they get to the gym and I only put 3 things down for them to do for Atlas stones. What if they look down and they can't get to Atlas stones today? What if sandbags is the only option? What if they're having issues? I don't know. They don't have options. They can't have access to a normal height platform. They only have the really high platforms. What if they have no platform at all? Well, I want them to have all kind of options, and I like for most of my clients to be able to look down and say, okay, here's the 5 things that Clint put down for me. Here's the 2 or 3 that I think really fit for me today and feel good. And usually I overprogram enough that you can pick a couple of things out of what I ask you to do, and you're going to make amazing progress. So, and my clients know this. It's not just I give you a ton of stuff and expect you to do it all. I give you as many options as possible, and that's what I gave myself today, as many options as possible. Obviously the options began with, hey, what if my arm says I can only do sandbags today? How do I make sandbags productive for me today? What if my arm feels great? So how can I train Atlas stones efficiently and without making it worse, without taking risks? So that's, a full program. And then what is something in between, which is kind of where I was at today. So I could feel my bicep on a lot of the loads, not so much the picks, but I'm picking up really light weights, and I'm able to kind of pull with my pinky and ring finger and my low lats as I'm getting it off the ground. But when you've got that stone here, the biceps are really strange, because the biceps aren't just a curl, they aren't just a row, but they are a twist in a bunch of different directions. So you have a muscle that's contracting while being twisted in different directions under speed and compression. And that's what makes the bicep such a dangerous muscle when it comes to possibilities to tear on Atlas stones. And I'm feeling it on the transition as I get the stone transitioning around my knees. And then as I'm coming up and transition from, say, where I'm pausing at to the explosion. So that's what I tried to avoid, the danger spots, and I tried to celebrate all the positions that I needed to hit with the safest stone possible. And I hope you can carry that over into your own training. So I did some loading to some high platforms. Obviously lost the platform behind me when I was taking it down. It took basically a ladder for me to get over this little wall here to go get it. But I did some singles, lightweight, tall platform, didn't hurt anything. Came back and did the lap and extensions, which are really, really hard. I don't necessarily mean physically hard, but just getting it to your lap and making that extension up and getting up on your toes into a triple extension without loading it is really, really difficult to do. It's difficult to convince your body that that's what you're going to do. And then I did a 3-second pause at the end, and that 3-second pause is pretty hard. You just pick a spot somewhere in the middle, hold it for a long count, and then add a second to it, and then explode from there without any downward motion. And that went solid. I can't complain. I had a big long list of things. Abs and calves, obviously I'm going to do. Reverse hypers, obviously I'm going to do. But I had some agility work. I had some one-arm rows, and I had some band pullovers that I'm not going to do, because I don't want to put that arm in any more of a stressful situation. Does look a little funny, but I'm feeling it a little bit up in the shoulder, so that shoulder needs as much relaxing as possible. And keep in mind that yesterday I did 3 deadlift PRs, including my qualification for Europe's official strongman games. So I did that deadlift PR, so my body is worn down. And then I did a log press PR after that. And that, not just a qualification video, that I needed, but legit big time log press 3-rep PR. Not these little small half and 1 and 1.5 kilo PRs I've been going for the last year, but it was a big jump PR. So my body is sore all over, and it's been a long day. So I'm walking away with doing something productive. I'm not hurt. And I've got some coconut water. Got a Humor beer. I've got some bourbon, some tequila. I've already eaten my potatoes. I've got some beef and carrots left to go. What else can you ask for at Monday night or midnight? Hope you guys have a good one. See you on Wednesday, guys.